Okay, so since I did that video about Aptos, I thought it would be a good idea to take a look at the price to see how it's been doing since the launch. I mean, it is trading at $7.35 right now. It's just under 1 billion market cap with the circulating supply that it's got of 130 million. With a fully diluted market cap though, it's on 7.2 billion, so that is a lot. Considering that the price that it started at was 275 because that was the private sale price. And so the private sale investors are not able to sell anything for 1 year, as you know from the video that I've been discussing with the tokenomics. And so it's just a staking really that they could sell. And then of course the airdrops, people that have gotten the Aptos airdrop just for simply interacting with their wallet have done really well. I mean, think about it. They were able to get like 5,000 bucks for free in airdrops, and we can expect a similar airdrop for Sui. And so that's another one to keep an eye on. I have tried to join Sui on Discord. I'm going to do a video about Sui. It is coming tomorrow, so please make sure to subscribe to this channel and enable notifications to not miss that. I'm going to talk about Sui in depth tomorrow. But let's kick things off with Aptos here. So 7:33 at the time of doing this video. When trading started on Binance, it was at 100 bucks. Nobody was able to trade this. It was just the bots. It absolutely crashed. It started at $1, as you can see, went to 100 and then it crashed. And if we zoom in here, we can see it actually pulled back to 660 as people were dumping the airdrops. And then it started picking back up again as people basically found that this was a decent enough price to get back into. Likely the bots too, you know, traders, everyone just jumping on board. The volume was great. And it went to like 830. And then it started dumping again below 7. Then it popped to 770, and now it's basically holding around this area now above $7. It went below 7 once again, but it's holding above 7. I am expecting it to dump again because this is not looking great. It's putting in a lower high here. This is the highest we've seen here. It's putting in a lower high here, then an even lower high here. I'm expecting this to go down again, so it's probably going to stabilize around the low 6. I think that's where I would see Aptos kind of stabilize before they're going to give us some updates, and we're going to get some more action, I'd say, in terms of the price, because they're listed on all these big exchanges that, you know, with any kind of announcement you can expect a pop in the price. So that's the reality of it now. So for such a young ecosystem, I mean, to see it at this price, it's amazing, right? I mean, they're definitely getting the hype, and mostly because the employees are ex-Facebook employees who worked on DM, and I'm expecting the same kind of thing to happen to Sui when they go live. I'm expecting a lot of hype with that as well, so you can bet on that. Now KuCoin have also announced something interesting to generate trading activity on their exchange. They've announced a listing carnival for Aptos with 0 fees for trading. So between the 19th of October and 22nd of October, so there's still just over a day now, because today is almost over, at least in my time zone. Just over a day now of commission fee trading for Aptos if you're trading on the USDT pair, which is amazing. It tells you here, so definitely cool. And I want to talk about the next thing here, and this is about the Aptos ecosystem. Okay, I didn't get a chance to talk about this before, but I mean, look at the amount of dApps building on it. You may hate Aptos, which is fine, but look at the amount of dApps, right? It's amazing. And I have noticed one that I'm very familiar with, and this is Onto. I'm surprised why they're integrating into Aptos, maybe because they're just trying to ride the hype. I mean, knowing the history with Ontology, who are basically like associated to Neo, to what was known as the Ethereum of China back in the day, back in the last bear market. I mean, knowing how they're jumping from trend to trend, it doesn't surprise me to see them jump on the Aptos trend, because when they initially started, they were supposed to work on a digital identity platform. And from that, they then switched to DeFi because that was the new hype. And then they switched to blockchain gaming because that was the new hype and the trend, right? So they're jumping from trend to trend, and now they're jumping on this trend, which is the Aptos ecosystem. I remember them mentioning something about Polkadot as well at some point, but they never jumped that board. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, Onto. I don't really trust what they're doing because they're just jumping everywhere. But look at this. Pontem Network. I mean, I've discussed these guys before, and I think they were just waiting for this to happen. I think now we're going to finally get that crowd loan, the Pontem Network crowd loan. We were expecting this because they were supposed to be the bridge between DM, which was Facebook's blockchain, the old one, well, the one that they were supposed to build, and Kusama and Polkadot, because Pontem were supposed to have a canary network on Kusama as well, but then they scrapped that because DM never happened. But now that Aptos is live, let's see if Pontem are coming back to the game and they're going to build that bridge to bring all these dApps that you see here, to give them, to provide them with the bridge and that gateway to the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystems. So that's going to be huge, I think, if that's going to happen. Now, the ones that I've got my eyes on are not the memes, but the gaming ones. I'm not really hyped about the NFT marketplace and NFTs because there's just so many of them. I mean, look at this Piggy Cyborg, Boys Adventure, Aptos Robots. They look pretty silly. I'm sure some of these are going to do really well. Then on the DeFi side as well, there are quite a lot of them here as well. I don't know any of these, to be honest. None of them, in fact. Palladium, I think I've heard about Palladium. It rings a bell. But could Move 1X be the next mover just because of the name? No, I don't think so. But yeah, I definitely think we're going to see one which is going to do really well out of all these. At the very least one. There's likely going to be more, but I think that for me personally, as a brand new person looking into this ecosystem, I'm going to start off digging into the gaming section here, and I'm going to go into each one of these just to see which one provides the most potential to me, based on the tokenomics, based on their vision, based on everything, right? Based on the team. So I'm going to dig into all of these from the gaming section, right? Only 9 projects here, so not too many to dig into. I mean, if I had to go into DeFi, it would take me ages, but 9 gaming projects here, and I think one of them is going to do really well, personally. But I could be wrong. It could be that they're all degen gaming coins or degen gaming projects. But I will be digging into them, and I'll let you know in a dedicated video which one I think is going to be the next big one, at least from all of these, or if there's going to be multiple ones that I like. And yeah, I am going to do a lot of research on these just to see which one I think might provide some potential, because at the end of the day, if you don't believe in the Aptos ecosystem, as in Aptos, sorry, if you don't believe in Aptos itself, at least believe in the ecosystem, because there's bound to be one hard-working project that's going to deliver something amazing, right? So don't just turn a blind eye and ignore the whole thing. Then we've got Sui coming up, which is also going to have its own ecosystem. There are likely going to be some projects from here which are also going to be on Sui, and there are likely going to be some that are specific to Sui. So just don't let that pass. That's all I'm saying, right? Yeah, next let's move on to talk about this poll here. So I've created this poll today. It's been a while since I've created a poll on Twitter. So which project or which ecosystem are you most excited about? The new Aptos, Sui the competitor, still Polkadot, and that's getting the most votes right now, 30 votes, or other ecosystems? So yeah, let me know. And finally, I want to close this video off with something funny, which is Bitboy going off on a live stream here. He's gotten tweeted by Mason Verse Lewis, who's an NFT investor, trader, crypto entrepreneur. He's got over 130k followers on Twitter, so he's an important person, as you can see. But let's watch this because I found this really funny. It's only a minute long, but it's well worth the watch, and I can understand why he went off, because this guy basically just, you know, fired shots at Bitboy, and when they fire shots at Bitboy, he will get back to them, right? He's not going to keep quiet about it. But I really liked what he said here, and he really went off. So let's watch this. It's really funny.
But I want this guy right here, Ryan Sean Adams. I don't know who the F you are, because you're not important. But here he says, piano. Please, dear Lord, and any lawmakers or adults reading this tweet, just know Bitboy doesn't represent us either. Talk to Jay Stravinsky. Talk to Miller CWL. Talk to Coin Center. You know what? We are tired of people that look like this guy trying to run stuff. I don't represent the people. The fuck I don't. I'm the one who does. It's me. I'm the one out here putting the work in behind the scenes, trying to save crypto, while these devils, Sam Bankman-Fried, Brian Armstrong, they're trying to permanently ruin it. This is not about money for me. I hope you guys understand this. I am here fighting for you. This guy with these freaking glasses on, this douchebag, is out here trying to tell you that only the suits know what to do. Only the suits. Only the people who have all the money, they're the ones who can determine what happens. No, our bill is for the people. And you're going to find this out. We've got the funding for it, and it's coming out.
So yeah, this is the one here. It's pretty crazy. I mean, he's gone off here. But it's true. I mean, at the end of the day, he's been working hard on that channel. I mean, I've known Ben since 2018 when I started my channel, and he was, I think he was the second, he was the second guest that I've had on my channel from the from the crypto YouTubers. I had Crypto Wendy O on first, and then I had Ben. And it's crazy. I mean, he only had like 2,000 subscribers back then. Not many people knew about him. He was really under the radar. And he was just doing crypto news videos. But people just didn't know about him, right? People knew about crypto with a zero, you know, like Omar Ban. And they knew about Superman, but they didn't know about Ben. And so he's really done well in that sense, right? That he's become popular and many people follow him and watch him. While I don't agree with some of the videos he's been doing in the past, that's another story. But I mean, he's been doing well. He's grown his channel and he's got a large following. So a lot of people enjoy watching him, right? Be it for the entertainment, be it for the crypto, I don't know. But they do. So yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with what he said here. And I think that things are going to happen in this space very soon. I think we're going to see some battles out there. We're going to see some people. I don't know if there's going to be more lawsuits or whatever, but I think we're going to see a Twitter battle here, or Twitter war eventually in crypto, right? Because that's what happens in the bear market when people are just focusing their attention on these things. Everyone's annoyed, everyone's angry, you know, and then basically you do one thing, you say one thing, and then people just come at you, right? And so I can see why Ben did this. I can see why Ben went back, right? It's like, why did you pick on me for no reason, right? But anyway. This is the situation. This is how it is in crypto. Just another day. So yeah, please make sure to keep an eye out on tomorrow's video about Sui, where I'm going to discuss it in depth. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.